seem to like it because they're all good musicians, you know. So we just try to do our best, and it seems to go over everywhere we've been. So I don't think we've ever had a bad audience.
They started kicking names around, so we eventually came up with Counsel, and I said, now this isn't because of me, is it? And they said, oh no, not at all. And so what happens now is the jury will get up there and say, there's the counsel, I'm the crooked, you know.
Well, that all came out because I was a substance abuse counselor at the time.
That's true. And so it was. He was the other counsel.
Yeah, so it was a joke. But in the 2-hour drive we were taking at the time, nothing else really popped up. So we just all of a sudden became crooked counselors.
It wasn't because of me.
No.
You said, girl, he's my pride and joy. He's my sweet little baby. He's my little boy.
36 when I decided to realize nobody's ever going to ask me to join the band. So I'm just going to make one of my own. So I started the band back then. We called it Santa Fe. And John Middleton joined me about 8 months after I started the band. And we bought some better equipment and just started getting more and more gigs. And other than just maybe a few months that we've been down when we changed personnel, we've been going all that time. That's been 16 years now.
Oh, wow.
So we've been doing it a long time, and we all love it. We play with some really talented musicians. We're really fortunate that most of these guys have stuck with me all this time. We have a great time, and we try to play stuff that's upbeat that people can dance to.
It's all because your mama don't dance and your daddy don't run. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't run and roll. When evening comes around.
I started singing when I was about 4. I was just a little kid. I did my first solo when I was 4 in kindergarten. But I've never had any kind of lessons. I sang with a youth choir, a church youth choir, when I was in my early teens. And so we had a choir director, that gave pointers, but other than that, I've not ever had any kind of training. I just sing, and I don't know, I just always loved it. I used to sing with my hairbrush in front of the mirror when I was 13 or whatever, and it's just always what I wanted to do. I did solo stuff for a long time, and just played my guitar and sing.
Keep it under control. You got down.
individuals to get together and practice. So we kind of learned on our own and then put it together as a band on stage. It works out. We were just talking on the way here about, getting some practices together to tighten up.
I enjoy the family. I enjoy this. I don't like practicing. That's a true story. So I'm turned upside down. And it's a great release, and it's better than me as far as drinking.
Mama don't dance, and daddy don't rock and roll. When it comes around, now it's time to go down.
My parents bought me my first set of drums when I was about 12 or 13. And I was horribly disappointed because what I wanted was a new rifle. And I'm looking at him sitting in front of the Christmas tree and thinking, what is that? But apparently they thought it was a good idea. So off and on since probably 35 years, something like that. 35 or 40 years, yeah. And I never did get good at it. And I love playing out for the crowd response. I love the music because it's what I grew up with.
Business from the law business. I've had people, I can look around here, probably see I've seen people I've represented in here. I can, but anyway. And I don't hand out cards on stage, unless it's a real good slip and fall. Then we will.